now we'll go for the force analysis. So here let us say here the pressure P1 is acting here. Here at this side, rod end of this cylinder one, P2 is a pressure, and the same pressure is applied to this second cylinder. So here P2 will be there, and here again P3 will be there. Okay, so here pressure will be P3, and P3 is equal to 0 because this line is directly connected to the tank. Okay, so here tank, this line is connected to the tank, so here P3 pressure will be there. So let us do the force analysis. So here let us say F1 force is acting here and F2 force is acting here. So now we'll see the first areas. So here A1 just we have seen. Okay, so A1, A2, A3 and A4, and this is nothing but condition for synchronization. A2 should be is equal to A3, and here again from that analysis we can see that now here first we'll draw here a piston diagram, forces acting on the piston 1. Okay, so let us say this is a piston 1, and here the opposing force is acting, and here this force is acting to move the piston in forward direction, and here this force F1 is acting here. So this force is nothing but pressure into area. Now here pressure is P1 and area is A1. So here we will put here P1 into A1 is nothing but the force. Here P2 into A2 is nothing but area, force at this side, and here this is nothing but our F1. Okay, so now here one more thing we have to use here, because here if you see the side view of this piston from this rod side, so here this is nothing but this is your area. Okay, so here area is nothing but this piston area minus rod area. So here A2 area is nothing but A1 is nothing but piston area, and let us say this rod is having some diameter, and here the diameter that area of the rod is, let us call it as AR1, area of rod 1. So you have to subtract this A1 minus AR1. Okay, so here A2 will be nothing but this this has portion area. Okay, so this is nothing but a resisting resultant area. So this area is nothing but area of piston minus area of rod. Okay, so area of piston is A1 and area of rod 1 is nothing but AR1. So here A2 is this one. So let us say here summation of horizontal forces is equal to 0. So here P1 into A1 minus P2 into A2 is equal to F1. Now here A2 is nothing but P1 A1 as it is P2, and A2 is nothing but here A1 minus AR1 is equal to F1. So this is nothing but the force F1 acting on the first cylinder. Now we'll draw here a second cylinder. Let us say second piston. So second piston is this one, piston 2. Here force is nothing but F2 force is acting here, and here the opposing force, and here the force acting to move the piston in forward direction. Now this side pressure is nothing but, here we have assumed the pressure is P2 and area is nothing but A3. So this side force will be P2 into A3, and this side force is nothing but, here area is A4 and pressure is P3. So here area is A4 and pressure is P3, and P3 is equal to 0. So this side complete force will become 0. So that we'll see later. So let us see here the force analysis. Now here again A4 area is nothing but this resultant area. Okay, similarly whatever we have seen here. So A4 is nothing but A4 is equal to A3 minus AR2. Okay. Now as this complete term is become 0, so we will not go in detail about that. So here P2 into A3 minus P3 into A4 is equal to F2. Okay, so P2 into A3, now this complete term will become 0. So your equation will become P2 into A3 is equal to F2. Now mark this equation as equation number 1 and this as equation number 2. So if we add equation 1 and 2, so we'll get here P1 into A1 minus P2 A1 minus AR1 plus P2 A3 is equal to F1 plus F2. Okay, so here P2 A3 we have written here, and this complete left hand side we have written here, and here right hand side is F1 plus F2 we have written here. Okay, so now we have added both the equations. Now after this, again we have seen here A3 is nothing but the condition for synchronization we have seen here. Okay, A2 should be is equal to A3. So our condition for synchronization is A3 should be is equal to A2, and A2 is nothing but here we have written A1 minus AR1. A1 minus AR1. Okay, so therefore if you put here instead of A3, if you put here A1 minus AR1, so your equation will become P1 into A1 minus P2 A1 minus AR1 as it is, plus P2 into A1 minus AR1 is equal to F1 plus F2. Now this and this term we can cancel because it is minus, it is plus, so complete term will become, so your equation will become P1 into A1 is equal to F1 plus F2. So this is your final equation here in case of synchronization circuit. Now this equation shows that for synchronization the pump should develop pressure such that the cylinder 1 alone should be able to balance both the loads. Okay, so here cylinder 1 alone, because here P1 A1 is nothing but the force acting on cylinder 1 P1 A1. So cylinder 1 alone can balance both the loads. Okay, so F1 plus F2 both the loads are acting on cylinder 1. So the pump should develop the pressure P1 such that cylinder 1 alone can develop the can balance the both the forces. Okay, if you have still any doubt, you can ask me in comments. Thank you.